What if I told you that right now in neighborhoods across America, a silent takeover is happening? One where billion-dollar companies are buying up thousands of homes that family like yours once dreamed of owning. And what if I told you that in places like Georgia, at one point, 1 in 4 homes sold went to Wall Street investors instead of families? This isn't some conspiracy theory. This is happening right now, and it could be the biggest threat to American dream that you have never heard about. If you're wondering why home prices seem insane, why renting costs more than ever, or why your friends and family can't seem to buy their first home no matter how hard they save, stick with me, because today I'm uncovering the truth behind BlackRock, Invitation Home, and Wall Street giants that are changing the game for all of us. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Hamza Riyasat, and I'm a realtor in Metro Atlanta, Georgia, and along with my younger brother, we help people sell, buy, and invest. Now, without wasting much time, let's start with some mind-blowing numbers. In Georgia alone, which is their prime target, nearly 1 in 10 homes sold last year went straight to the corporate investors. Not families, not first-time home buyers, but Wall Street firms. And at the peak in 2021, it was 1 in 4 homes in Atlanta. Now imagine that. For every 4 for sale sign, one was destined to become a corporate rental. This isn't just happening in Georgia. It's Phoenix, it's Charlotte, it's Jacksonville, it's Dallas. The entire Sun Belt has become ground zero for what some are calling the Wall Street land grab. But who exactly are buying all these houses? Let me introduce you to your new landlord. First, we have Invitation Home. They own about 84,000 single-family homes across America. Now, that's like owning every single house in an entire mid-sized city. Then there's Progress Residential with around 85,000 homes. American Homes for Rent with over 50,000 more. Now, these aren't your everyday landlord who live down the street. These are massive corporations backed by some of the biggest names in finance. Basically powerhouses with literally trillions of dollars under management. Now here's what's crazy. This industry barely existed a decade ago. Before 2011, no single investor owned more than 1,000 homes in America. No one. But today, 32 institutional investors collectively own about 450,000 single-family homes. That's nearly 500,000 houses that families can't buy because Wall Street got there first. But how are they doing it, and why can't regular people compete? Now imagine this. You're looking to buy your first home and you saved for years for your down payment, and you find a nice starter home in a good neighborhood. You are pre-approved for your mortgage and you're ready to make an offer. Now within an hour of the listing going live, a corporate buyer swoop in with an all-cash offer above asking price, no inspection contingency, close in 7 days. How can you possibly compete with this? You can't. And the companies know it. Now, one Atlanta realtor put it perfectly. They're going after every home under $500,000. It's like a clockwork. Within an hour of the homes hitting the market, cash offer roll in. This isn't fair fight, and it was never designed to be. Now you might be thinking, what's the actual harm here? People can just rent instead. Then let me walk you through what happens when Wall Street becomes your landlord. First, your home prices surge. Study shows that areas with heavy institutional buying, home prices increase significantly faster. One academic study found that these investors caused about 21% of the recent price increase in regions where they were most active. Now second, rent goes up. The Government Accountability Office, not exactly a radical organization, found that they are directly linked to higher rents, especially in markets they dominate. Also, eviction rates higher with the institutional landlords. Hidden fees more common with corporate owners. Responsive management, good luck with that 1-800 number. But the biggest consequences is what happened to our community long term. In over 300 neighborhoods across Metro Atlanta, these institutional investors already own more than 50% of single-family rentals. In one extreme case in Henry County, 99% of the rentals are corporately owned. Think about it. Entire neighborhood where almost no one owns their home, where almost everyone pays rent to the handful of massive company based thousands of miles away. This isn't changing who owns home, it's changing the very fabric of the American life. And the cornerstone of the American dreams for generations can become a luxury that only fewer and fewer people can afford. Throughout American history, owning a home has been the primary way middle-class families build wealth. When you pay a mortgage, you're building equity, something you can pass down to your children, use to start a business or fund your retirement. And when you pay rent, you're building equity for these BlackRock shareholders. Now, experts are warning that this will create a two-tier society: those who own homes before Wall Street moved in, and those who will rent forever. Is this really a future we want? A nation of renters sending monthly check to faceless corporations, where home ownership becomes something that most people can only dream about. Let me know what you think.